Hi, Ray DiZazzo here. If you work in corporate media, many times you end up with two bosses, the producer and a client. We'll talk about the producer in another session, but today let's just look at a few helpful tips maybe for good client relationships. First and foremost, never get defensive. We're creative people, and a lot of times we don't really like being criticized by people, especially people who don't know or understand our craft. But unfortunately, in corporate media, sometimes you just have to grin and bear it. You can make your case about why you did something, why you wrote a script a certain way, why you shot something or edited a certain way, as long as you do it professionally and gracefully. But even so, if you begin to sense resentment or resistance, believe me, it's best to give it up, do it the client's way. It'll pay off in the long run. I once was put in a position where I did not give a client his way. It was on a shoot in a gym, and we were behind schedule. I didn't really like the shot. I wasn't in the greatest mood, frankly, that day. And he took it gracefully enough then, but I didn't hear from that client again, you see. So it would have been better to get a shot his way and get it my way too, get an alternate and go from there. So if they want a shot and you have the time, be graceful, get the shot, say, sure, hey, that might work great, let's try it, and we'll look at it in editing. You don't have to use it in the end, but at least you're giving them the opportunity to do it. In another situation, I was once worked with a client, and I picked a location for a shoot. He looked at it and he said, yeah, that's great, that's fine with what we want to do. So I shot there. And when his boss saw the footage, he said, oh no, the shooting's okay, but the location is wrong. We can't do it there for this reason or that. So that led to the need for a reshoot. Well, I felt that, I had followed the client's instructions, so I shouldn't have to pay, right, for that. But I got right away that he was upset about that. So I said, look, how about if we split it? Because it involved actors and crew and equipment, which we did. And we shot it again and ended up using it, but the relationship still wasn't really good after that. Also, keep in mind some clients want to be producers. They want to take back a product, some nice video that you've made, and say, hey boss, look what I did, this is great, and that's fine. Let them be the producer. You're in this for the creative expression and frankly for the paychecks, let's be clear about that, and not for the screen credit, which you get very little of in corporate media. So the bottom line is, sometimes you just got to take it on the chin, but remember that if you do, and you do it gracefully and professionally, it's going to make it much more likely that client will call you back and want to work with you again. So treat them right.